Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and this is a very special collection highlight video. All the items you see here are awesome McFarlane figures here. A lot of them are over 6 or 7 inches tall, and believe it or not, a fan actually donated a whole chunk of these figures to me over the Christmas break, and I haven't had a chance to film this until now because I haven't sorted through my own McFarlane collection and put them alongside it. But here it is, finally, a McFarlane collection highlight. A big thanks to Dom, one of my Facebook friends and customers. He is a big fan of my channel, and he donated a majority of these McFarlane figures for me to show on my channel. So it's just a flattering and humbling kind of experience to actually have a fan that's willing to give a little bit of content to my channel. But I mean, like, this is such a generous donation because these figures are still somewhat sought after, and just an amazing amount of detail located within here. So I'm going to plant the camera here with a tripod, and I want you to see some of these figures up close. Some of them I've hauled before, some of the smaller figures here, but some of the newer ones here are all donations. But yes, let's get into these one at a time, and I'll let you know exactly what we have in this massive, massive collection highlight today. Now, this one little figure here, fairly incomplete. It's missing the cape and the other shoulder plate and stuff like that, and his weapons. This is actually a 1994 McFarlane Medieval Blue and Red Spawn Series 1 figure. So on eBay, you know what, I'm not even going to go into value here because these are still fairly sought after, but even a loose figure like this can still fetch a nice price here. But as you can see, McFarlane figures have an awesome amount of detail. So according to the ruler here, this figure is about almost 6 inches tall, as you can see there. And yeah, again, 1994 medieval Spawn here. So a really nice addition to my collection. This was a Value Village find, so not a bad find at all. Another incomplete figure in my McFarlane section here. This is a 1995 Spawn pilot figure. Now, it's missing his mask, apparently, as well as many other of his accessories here, but a fairly complete figure here. We've got the jetpack on the back here, as well as some really awesome articulation as far as, or sort of detailing as far as this figure is concerned. This particular figure, again, is about 6 inches tall, as you can see there, and again, a 1995 figure, so fairly old. This one is also a Value Village find, and a nice addition to the McFarlane collection here. Pilot Spawn from 1995. This is from one of my previous Value Village hauls again. This is actually from the Dr. Frankenstein playset from 1998 from McFarlane here. So this creepy Frankenstein and monster, pardon me, and Dr. Frankenstein here with the blood-spattered robe and everything like that. This is an awesome duo here. Both of these guys, I think the monster himself is about 5 inches tall, and Dr. Frankenstein is just slightly smaller than that. This is actually part of the Monsters play set. So it actually came with like a examination table and a few other backdrop kind of items. The figures in Value Village, it came like this. So no other accessories came with this one, but I mean, just an awesome amount of gory detail here, and a really awesome addition to my McFarlane section here. So Dr. Frankenstein from the 1998 Monsters playset from McFarlane there. Now, this beautiful figure is actually from Spawn Series 27. So this is from the Art of Spawn series. Her name is Wanda, and you can just sort of see this beautiful, beautiful figure. Now, this was one of the donations from my friend Dom here. Can you just check out that amazing amount of detail in the molded plastic to reflect her dress here? Like, that is crazy. Like, in the light there, you can just sort of see all the wrinkles and all of the beautiful detail. Even the edging on the dress here, you can sort of see the work there. That is amazing. Then you can see the dress detail itself has a lot of lace-like patterning, pardon me, a nice rose in the middle there along her breastplate here, as well as a matching rose in her hair. That is just a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Again, from the Art of Spawn series, this is Wanda. Her figure stands a whole 6 and a bit inches tall and is just a beautiful, beautiful donation from Dom here. This is a gorgeous figure. Look at that. Awesome. Now this awesome warrior figure here, this is actually from the Spawn Evolutions series, and her name is Zera from 2006. Now this was also a Value Village find, a very lucky find. This was actually packaged in one package by itself, and I think I got it for quite cheap. Now, including the pedestal that is on her there, she stands a whole 8 inches tall. And it's just beautiful. Even the pedestal is well done with the crack and the beautiful stonework there. And then her awesome green and purple color scheme here with the matching makeup and beautiful hair. Really nice detail in the weapons even, and in the armor. You can just sort of see the chainmail legs there. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Again, 2006 Spawn Evolution series. This is Zera. Now this menacing Oriental inspired figure is from the Spawn Regenerated series. From 2005, this is the Lotus Warrior. This particular figure was also a Value Village find, but unfortunately was incomplete as far as weaponry and stuff like that. I think she has another katana that's still in my storage box there, but she did also have some extra weapons that she could have held in her hands here, and she's also missing one of her 6th arm there. So still an awesome looking figure. Again, Oriental inspired with a wonderful leather and metal-like detailing here. Love the tusks, and look at that. Even the tiny little masks in her armor detailing is just amazingly done. Well done. Wonderful paint job too. Look at just the nice detailing in her arms and her gloves there, and of course her face. Really lovely makeup done there. And the hair could use a little bit of brushing and putting together again, but this is still a wonderful, wonderful addition to my McFarlane series. Again, 2005, Spawn Regenerated. This is Lotus Warrior. Now this was actually, believe it or not, this was also a Value Village find. This is actually the McFarlane Spawn Classic comic cover action figure. This is missing its base that these pegs would normally go into, but it still stands fairly well. And honestly, I would probably just modify this myself. Sorry, collectors, but I'd probably saw these off so that I could stand them up properly. But still, this is a reflection of one of the Spawn covers, and it is just amazingly done. Like, look at that fluid movement in a static figure. This is what McFarlane Figures are so famous for. Just that hyper detail in the cloak. This is all plastic, by the way, and it's just amazing, amazing work. Even the cape is textured. It's not just molded, it's textured as well, so you can sort of see that it almost looks like material, right? I love the tattered detailing on the bottom there. The asymmetrical boots here with the big spiked boots over here versus just the little ankle gauntlets there. And yeah, this is just an amazing figure. You can even see that the little skulls on his that hold up his cape are just awesome. So yeah, this is just an amazing figure. I think this guy is a whole 7 inches tall as well. This is number 25 from that series. Pretty cool. Now this awesome guy, this is a 12-inch figure, I think. Almost 12 inches. Actually, with the hat, it's about 9 inches tall, about almost 9 inches tall. So this is from issue 119 of McFarlane Toys, Spawn 27, Art of Spawn again. This is the gunslinger figure. And you can sort of see like just that awesome take on Spawn, much different from the more classic ones. This one has, I loved like the really bony fingers and the awesome like weaponry that's sort of included here. You can see his 6-shooter there, just waiting at the ready there. The wonderful metal chains and this awesome hat. Like, look at that. And even if you look it up close, like the hat has some texture along the brim, as well as the skulls there. Really nice skull latches for his cape. Really beautiful figure. Again, like this was one of the donated figures from Dom on my Facebook friends here, and like this is just crazy stuff. Like, oh, look at that. Look at the back there. Beautiful detailing with that extra skull logo on the back there. And I love that it's not just one color. It's that really nice dusty red. So as if he has been, traveling kind of, as a gunslinger. Really awesome Art of Spawn gunslinger figure from McFarlane Toys. Beautiful figure. Look at that. Thank you, Dom. Look at this, beautiful. Another Art of Spawn figure, another from like based on the covers of one of the Spawn comics. This is another beautiful kind. You can see what Spawn looks like underneath his mask there, all burnt up, almost like Freddy Krueger, almost with the really awesome sharp teeth there and the demon eyes. Really, really beautiful figure again. Again, the beautiful textured cape and the wonderful, like, just the amount of detail that goes into the cape that makes it look so fluid and yet is still a static figure. Most of these figures don't have any sort of articulation at all. They are meant for display. So, and I love the dioramic kind of stand that he's on. This was all one piece. So this is a beautiful, another donation from Dom here, from his collection, and just a beautiful figure. Look at just the menacing expression on his face. Even the detailing in his face is very gross, in a good way, in a cool way. And then you sort of see that blood red, almost crimson gauntlets on the sides here. Just beautiful. Again, Art of Spawn, series number 27 from that series. A beautiful, beautiful addition to the McFarlane set here from Dom. Thank you so much, Dom. Now, this guy eluded me as far as what this was, and like I was looking for like an Arsenal Spawn or Weapons of Destruction Spawn. There is a Weapons of Mass Destruction preview box, an exclusive where there's 3 action figures in the set, and this is actually one of them. It's different from the other Spawn Reborn, which is what I thought it was, because it has different guns. So this is from the Weapons of Mass Destruction Previews exclusive, and it's part of a 3-pack actually. It's really hard to find some information about it as a figure by itself, but for my collection here, just for a reference here, it's about 7 to 7.5 inches tall here, about 7 inches tall, minus the weapons and stuff like that. But you can sort of just see all the awesome armory that he's got on him. A sniper rifle in the back, he's got this awesome assault rifle in one hand, and a heavy artillery kind of gun on that one, and then he's got this awesome magazines of bullets as well as grenades on his arms. Like, this is just a crazy figure. He's ready to kick some butt. But again, beautiful red and black color scheme. I love, again, the detailing in the cloak is just enough to really bring out the realism, and again, the amount of detail, muscle detail, detailing even in the weapons here. Nice weathering. It's not just a solid silver. It's beautifully textured and everything. It looks like it's been used. That's just an awesome McFarlane figure. So again, another exclusive that was donated by Dom from my Facebook friends here. A Weapons of Mass Destruction exclusive figure from that 3-pack here. Beautiful figure. Look at that. Now I have to give you a full view of this. This is a classic medieval Spawn from 2002. This is the last figure that Dom donated to Richard's Corner. I cannot believe this throne. Game of Thrones have nothing on this. Like, this is crazy. Love the organic undead look to his throne here. Look at that. Look at the detailing in there. Like, skulls all over the place. Not for the squeamish as far as collecting. And the awesome overhang here with, like, that's just crazy stuff. And I love him with his contemplating look, and he's holding the skull of one of his many defeated foes. Really, really awesome figure. Including the stand. I think it stands over, like, just under 10 inches tall. And the amount of detail just in Spawn himself sitting on the figure, like, just amazing. I love the darker red versus the bright red that's in some of the other Spawn figures. I love that there is variety in there, and because the cloak is underneath him in there, you don't see a lot of it, but even just the exposed cloak here is amazingly done. I love the different texture in this, almost as if this is a living drawing versus the other ones, which are more looking like just a depiction of the cover. But this looks like a living drawing. I love the cross hatching or the lines in the cape. So it really does look like a drawing come to life. So this is an amazing figure. It's got a lot of weight to it, and just an amazing donation. Thank you so much, Dom, for all these awesome figures. And this just blows me away. A beautiful medieval Spawn McFarlane toy from 2002 for my McFarlane collection. Thank you again, Dom. Thank you. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this very special collection highlights video featuring all of these McFarlane figures, most of which, again, were donated by my very good Facebook friend, Dom, who has also been a customer of mine from my Overflow Marketplace. So I'm so appreciative. I don't take this for granted. I don't take it lightly when somebody wants to donate stuff to my channel just to show off on the channel and to keep for myself. This is just an amazing, amazing gift. And I appreciate it so much. Coupled with all the stuff that I found from my Value Village finds, there is just an impressive collection here. I have barely enough room just to display these on my desk, let alone on my shelves. So I hope you guys enjoyed me sharing my collection highlight with you today. So in the meantime, I wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and I hope that all of your thrifty finds are equally awesome. I encourage you to please hit like and share so that you sort of know what is new and happening here at Richard's Corner, and I hope you get to check out some of the links below as far as my other haul reveals, Overflow Marketplace videos, collection highlights, and as well as my Just Me vlog entries. Thanks so much for visiting Richard's Corner. I appreciate all of your visits, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner, guys.